Hey everyone, this is SGeoBlade. Before we start off, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, and all I ask is you subscribe to watch more of my content so I can create even more content. I'll also have more social handles in the description. Now, let's get started. Today's episode is more or less for the Division 1 fans, as today's gear I'll be covering is going to be the Striker's Battle Gear and the Ninjabike Backpack. First, the Gearset. Strikers, as most Division fans know, has been around for a while. It did get a nerf compared to its Division 1 counterpart, but I can show you the gear to give it that Division 1 feeling. Alright, so let's break it all down. 2 pieces of Striker's Battle Gear gives you weapon handling, 3 pieces will give you 15% rate of fire, and the 4th piece will grant you the talent, Striker's Gamble. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. 1 stack lost per second between 0 to 50 stacks. 2 stacks lost per second between 50 and 100 stacks. Backpack talent. Risk management increases total weapon damage gained per stack of Striker's Gamble from 0.65% to 0.90%. Now, if you miss the heal Striker used to give in Division 1, I can show you a couple backpacks you can swap out for your backpack just to have that Division 1 feeling. First piece of gear being the Memento backpack. If you'd like a better breakdown of this, you're going to have to go check episode 1 of Why You Should Try Division 2. There's the thorough breakdown of it. In the meantime, here's the other piece of gear that I recommend called the Liquid Engineer. Check it out. Is that oil or blood? BTSU Combat Medic. As you can see, it has all blue maxed out rolls, mostly for survivability. Talent, Perfect Bloodsucker. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes stacks of 12% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stacks is 10%. Alright, so check it out. You're going to see 2 stacks building up right now. Check it. So there's the green, if you see the green Striker's Gamble logo, keep an eye on that. There's a bar below it now. It's starting to fill up. Boom. Now the Bloodsucker showed up. Got another stack of Perfect Bloodsucker. That bonus armor. Until you get more bonus armor. And that's essentially what you want. Because the Liquid Engineer, because it's Bellstone Armory, has a buff of 1% armor regen. So that way you will have continuous armor regen while shooting. And every time you get a kill with either the Memento or Bloodsucker, you'll get bonus armor. That are 10 stacks for the Bloodsucker. That's 9, I believe. 10. So that's 120% bonus armor we have. Look at that. Got almost full stacks per Striker. We probably started off around 250,000 damage. We're now just touching 3 mil damage. Yeah. And how to farm these, the Liquid Engineer plus the Striker's Gearset, you can do it in Countdown, Summit, or anywhere there's loot allocation for those respective brand sets and gear sets. So yeah, if you want the Liquid Engineer, you're going to have to farm Bellstone Armory. Again, Open World or Countdown or Summit. Same with Striker, Countdown or Summit or Open World, whether it be. You usually want, if you would like, instead of the armor regen and hazard protection, you could look for all reds, so that way you're still having as much DPS as possible, and that way that little armor core gives you that little bit of survivability, you know. But some people like to do all reds, and that's perfectly okay. Nothing against that. Alright. That was the Striker's Battle Gear. Up next is my personal favorite, the Ninjabike Backpack. This backpack was my very first exotic in Division 1, and when I heard it was coming to Division 2, I got excited, Chad. I'm not bugging. So here we go. From the depths of hell, this has been resurrected as if it cannot die. The Priest. Maxed out rolls for weapon damage and armor. Skill tiers always as is. 21% armor for the expertise. Talents. Resourceful. Slots in with any equipped gear set and or brand set item to fulfill requirement towards unlocking a gear set's bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. And you're like, well, what do you mean by that? Well, here I'm going to show you. So we've got the Ninjabike backpack right here. So now I got 2 pieces of striker's gear, as you can see, but because of the Ninjabike, I get the 3-piece bonus. I have that weapon handling plus the rate of fire. I got 1 piece of Hunter's Fury, so that means the Ninjabike is going to be the 2nd piece that gives me that shotgun damage plus that SMG damage. And also, the weapon damage and damage to armor that Walker Harris gives me. Yeah. And to show you how it does make a difference, here's the memento on the same builds. Look, now we only have the 2-piece buff, weapon handling from the strikers, and from Hunter's Fury we have no bonuses because we're technically only, well, we are only wearing 1 piece now. And Walker Harris has the only weapon damage buff. So yeah, again, this is an old favorite of mine since Division 1 days. This backpack, in my opinion, also is great for hybrid builds. Whether it be for DPS, tank, or tech-based builds, I recommend it for any hybrid builds. And just like everything else in this video, you can farm it in Countdown, Summit, or Open World, wherever there is backpack for loot allocations. Alright everybody, that was episode 4 of why you should try Division 2. If you've made it to the end, I thank you. Your continued support keeps me going to make content. All I ask is you like, subscribe, and comment what you'd like to see next, as the more support I get, the more content I can put out. Feel free to check out my replay series as well. Have a good day, everyone.